This is setting them up for the worst rebound of their life. People are losing an extreme amount of weight on these weight loss medications, but they're not losing fat. They're losing a lot of their muscle. And that means that their metabolism is dropping. They're gonna end up having to take these medications forever due to that because they won't be able to sustain that weight loss without them, or they're gonna have to keep on eating less and less and less and less and less. This is setting them up for the worst rebound of their life. But real fat loss and keeping your muscle is possible if you know what you're doing. I have lost 100 pounds myself. I have coached a lot of people to lose an extreme amount of weight. And although I've never personally taken these medications, I know exactly what to do to keep your muscle and to keep that weight off whenever you cycle off of them. So we're gonna talk about how to eat, how to train, and how to transition off. That's the big one, is that last one. So first is gonna be the training. If you don't train the right way, you're gonna hate your body by the end of it. It's not gonna be good. You're gonna have wasted all that money. Okay, so this is just going to be a bar graph showing the representation of training correctly versus not correctly. So let's say this is you training chest 1 time per week, and this is 2 times per week. If you keep the sets the same between each of these, the stimulus for your chest here, is gonna be this high or whatever, and the stimulus here is obviously going to be a lot higher. But even if you had the same number of sets, let's say this was 10 sets in 1 workout, and this was 10 sets in 2 workouts, same exact amount of volume, you're still gonna get a ton more stimulus because you're gonna be fresher. I mean, think about it. Your first 2 sets, usually it's my second set on chest or whatever, fill in the body part, is I'm going balls to the wall because I have the energy to do it. I'm nice and warmed up, And so training correctly, it is just so important. That's the point of that graph. I wasn't just going for number of sets and number of times per week, but training correctly. That is the key that has unlocked my transformation, was training balls to the wall hard. And I think the best thing you can do is train each body part twice a week. Don't overthink it. There are some that you could do more. I guess shoulders, you could probably train 3, maybe even 4 times a week. They just don't get as sore, but you don't need to. Twice a week, whether that's push-pull, let's say Monday and Tuesday, and then Thursday and Friday, and then a day of rest Wednesday in between, take the weekends off. Or if you do push-pull legs, which is Monday through Saturday, whatever your split is, it doesn't really matter as long as you're hitting each body part twice a week and you're going hard. At first, if you're new to this, you being consistent and just doing, let's say it's 4 times a week push-pull, and you know what, I'll give you a resource right after this point of putting together your plan. You're gonna love it, it's free. But let's say you are consistent and you lift well 4 times a week. You're just working on form and being consistent. You're gonna get great results. 3 habits to lose 30 pounds. That's really all it's gonna take. And I have a free program for you called 30 in 3. Just comment post down below and I'll send that over to you.